friends, how do you ensure a successful implementation of your organization's change process? If someone tells you that achieving a successful implementation of your change process comes easy, that person is not telling you the truth. Especially in the world of today, where the rate of change on the outside is trying to exceed the rate of change on the inside. Especially in the business world of today, where no one can predict what will happen tomorrow. Organizations must begin to realize that announcing change across the board does not amount to successful implementation. Even with continual effort and dedication, change process could be a bit slow in some areas and probably fast in other areas. So before any organization must begin its change process, they must make sure first and foremost that the change initiative has a game plan, or what we call a plan to implement the plan. Meaning that organization must have a plan to achieve their desired goal. They must have a plan to achieve their desired result. Having been a practitioner of strategic and systems thinking, I have realized that change on its own doesn't have a structure. So it's the duty of the organization who is having the change process to ensure that they build structure to the change they want to see happen in their organizations. And now, the real question to ask yourself is this: are you really ready to have a successful implementation of change in your organization? If you are really ready to have that in your organization, you must be keen to answer these two key questions. Number one, you need to ask yourself, do we have the right structures that will drive the change we are indeed asking for? Why is this important? Because structure influences behavior. This is very key. The second question is, how can we bridge the gap between the strategic planning and the difficult implementation process? This is where the plan to implement the plan comes into play, because this helps you to develop a plan on how to actually implement all the things you need to implement. This is very key. Don't misconstrue this with the general plan that you have in your organization. That one is separate. But you also need to have a plan to implement the plan, which means if I have my overall plan of what to achieve, I should also have a plan to plan strategies on how to achieve my change process. So if organization could be able to answer those two key questions favorably, they are on their way to have a successful implementation of their change process. Thank you.